From the ethereal pads of ambient music to the pulsating rhythms of electronic dance tracks, the synthesizer has become an indispensable tool in modern music production. Its ability to create a vast spectrum of sounds, both familiar and otherworldly, is nothing short of remarkable. Synthesizers, unlike traditional instruments, are not bound by physical limitations. They offer a unique freedom to manipulate and sculpt sound, pushing the boundaries of sonic exploration. This essay delves into the fascinating world of sound design, unraveling the techniques behind how synthesizers mimic real-world sounds. The journey begins by understanding the fundamental building blocks of sound waves. To comprehend the magic of synthesizers, we must first grasp the essence of sound itself. Sound, in its purest form, is vibration. These vibrations travel through a medium such as air as waves. Imagine dropping a pebble into a still pond. The ripples that emanate outwards are analogous to sound waves. These waves have specific characteristics that determine how we perceive sound. The most fundamental characteristic is frequency, measured in hertz. Frequency determines the pitch of a sound. A higher frequency corresponds to a higher pitch, while a lower frequency results in a lower pitch. Another crucial characteristic is amplitude, often represented as the height of a sound wave. Amplitude dictates the loudness or volume of a sound. The larger the amplitude, the louder the sound. Armed with an understanding of sound waves, we can now explore the fascinating world of sound synthesis. One of the most fundamental techniques is additive synthesis. As its name suggests, additive synthesis involves combining multiple simple waveforms to create complex sounds. These simple waveforms are often sine waves, the purest form of sound wave. Imagine an artist using primary colors to mix a wide range of hues. Additive synthesis operates on a similar principle, but with sound. By carefully controlling the frequency, amplitude, and phase of individual sine waves, sound designers can craft a diverse palette of sounds. Early synthesizers, such as the Hammond organ, employed additive synthesis to generate their unique timbres. While additive synthesis builds sounds from the ground up, subtractive synthesis takes a different approach. This technique starts with a harmonically rich sound, often generated by an oscillator, and then uses filters to remove or attenuate specific frequencies. Imagine a sculptor chipping away at a block of marble to reveal the hidden form within. Subtractive synthesis follows a similar philosophy. Filters, the workhorses of subtractive synthesis, come in various forms, each with unique characteristics. Low-pass filters allow low frequencies to pass through while attenuating higher frequencies. Conversely, high-pass filters emphasize higher frequencies while attenuating lower ones. Band-pass filters, as their name suggests, allow a specific band of frequencies to pass through. By strategically employing these filters, sound designers can shape the timbre of a sound, adding warmth, brightness, or any desired sonic characteristic. Subtractive synthesis, due to its intuitive nature and versatility, has become a cornerstone of modern music production. ADSR, envelopes, and sound dynamics. Imagine a single note played on a piano. The sound unfolds over time with attack, decay, sustain, and release. These stages shape the dynamic contour of a sound. Manipulating these stages breathes life into synthesized sounds. Section 6. Motion in music modulation and LFOs. In the realm of sound design, static sounds often lack the vibrancy and movement found in real-world instruments. Modulation, the art of changing one parameter of a sound with another, injects life and interest into synthesized sounds. One of the most versatile modulation sources is the low-frequency oscillator, or LFO. Imagine a gentle breeze swaying the branches of a tree. LFOs operate on a similar principle, generating repeating waveforms at frequencies below the audible range. These subaudible oscillations can be used to modulate various parameters of a sound, such as pitch, volume, or filter cutoff. For instance, applying an LFO to the pitch of a synthesizer pad creates a subtle vibrato effect, adding warmth and depth. Similarly, modulating the filter cutoff with an LFO can produce a rhythmic, pulsating sound. The possibilities are endless, limited only by the sound designer's imagination. Section 7. beyond the basics, FM synthesis and complex soundscapes. While additive and subtractive synthesis provide a solid foundation for sound design, FM synthesis, short for frequency modulation synthesis, opens up a world of sonic possibilities. Developed by John Chowning in the late 1960s, FM synthesis utilizes the interaction between multiple oscillators to create complex and evolving timbres. Imagine two pendulums swinging in sync. Now imagine one pendulum's movement subtly influencing the other's swing. This interplay between oscillators in FM synthesis results in intricate sidebands, adding a unique harmonic richness to the sound. FM synthesis excels at creating metallic bell-like tones, as well as evolving organic textures. Its ability to generate complex, evolving sounds with a relatively simple setup has made it a favorite among sound designers and electronic music producers. Section 8, capturing reality sampling and its significance in synthesis. While synthesizers excel at creating unique and otherworldly sounds, sometimes the most effective approach is to capture and manipulate sounds from the real world. This is where sampling comes into play. Sampling involves recording a sound, whether it's a drum hit, a vocal snippet, or an ambient texture, and then digitally manipulating it within a synthesizer or sampler. Early samplers were limited in their capabilities, offering basic playback and looping functionality. However, modern samplers are incredibly sophisticated instruments in their own right. They allow sound designers to time stretch, pitch shift, reverse, and manipulate samples in countless ways, transforming them into entirely new sonic creations. Sampling has become an integral part of various music genres, from hip-hop and electronic music to film scoring and orchestral music. Section 9, a world of sound, the endless possibilities of synthesis. From the warm analog tones of vintage synthesizers to the crisp digital sounds of modern software instruments, the world of synthesis offers a vast sonic playground for exploration. Whether you're a seasoned sound designer or a curious beginner, the journey of sonic discovery is endless. Each knob, slider, and parameter on a synthesizer presents an opportunity to shape and mold sound, pushing the boundaries of creativity. The techniques explored in this essay provide a foundation for understanding the intricate world of sound design. However, true mastery comes from experimentation, exploration, and a willingness to embrace the unexpected. The beauty of synthesis lies in its ability to transform abstract ideas into tangible sonic realities. By combining technical knowledge with artistic vision, sound designers can craft immersive soundscapes, evoke emotions, and transport listeners to new sonic dimensions. Section 10, practical applications, sound design in action. The applications of sound design are far-reaching, extending beyond the realm of music production. Sound designers play a crucial role in film and video game scoring, crafting immersive soundscapes that enhance the emotional impact of visual media. They create realistic sound effects for everything from explosions and gunshots to the subtle rustle of leaves and the chirping of birds. In the world of video games, sound design is paramount in creating immersive and engaging experiences. From the iconic sound effects of classic arcade games to the intricate soundscapes of modern RPGs, sound designers breathe life into virtual worlds. They craft the sounds of footsteps, weapon fire, environmental ambience, and character voices, transporting players into the heart of the action. As technology continues to evolve, so too will the art and science of sound design. New instruments, software, and techniques emerge constantly, pushing the boundaries of sonic exploration. The key is to remain curious, to experiment fearlessly, and to never stop listening. The world is filled with sounds waiting to be discovered, manipulated, and transformed into something extraordinary. So dive into the world of sound design with open ears and a thirst for sonic adventure. Explore the vast libraries of sounds available online, experiment with different synthesis techniques, and don't be afraid to break the rules. The journey of sound design is ongoing, and the only limit is your imagination.